John Walker Lynn are pushing for their son to be released early. They say his 20-year sentence is too harsh compared with the one recently given to an Australian detainee held at Gitmo. That man received a 9-month sentence. But is it comparing apples to oranges here? Our legal panel is back. Mercedes Colwyn, Matthew J. O'Connor, and Paul Callan. Thank you all once again for coming back with us. All right, so let me just give some history to this case. Lynn left the United States when he was 18 years old to study Islam. In 2001, he was in Afghanistan. He served as a soldier for the Taliban army. Then soon after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, he was taken into custody by U.S. military forces. And this is at a time, you got to remember, when many Americans wanted revenge for the 9/11 attacks. So, Paul, do you think pressure to hold someone accountable result in an overly harsh sentence in this case?
Oh, no, not at all. You know, in another age, in the 1950s, what he did would have been called treason, and he would have been sentenced to death. Instead, remember, he allied himself against American forces. He was involved possibly in a prison riot that led to the death of a CIA officer. He fought against the United States, and he was charged in such a way that he was allowed to plead guilty to a lesser offense. He knew exactly what he was getting when he pled guilty to the lesser offense because he was probably facing life in prison had he gone to trial. So given the fact that he went to war against his own country, I think it's an eminently fair sentence.
Okay, Mercedes, can you compare this Australian detainee held at Gitmo that received a 9-month sentence to this guy who's got 20 years?
Well, I mean, I think if I were the defense attorney, they were going to turn around and say, wait, but they're undue influences. He was 18 years of age. He was an unwitting victim of the Taliban. It's not he didn't go there to Afghanistan to join the Taliban. What he did was he was studying Islam. So they're going to try to compare him to another famous person, Patty Hearst. Patty Hearst had a very similar situation. Obviously, she was kidnapped, but ultimately she joined forces with their kidnappers and became a revolutionary and started committing crimes. So that's what the defense attorney is going to turn around and say. This is undue influence. That he was a mere child. I mean, 18 years of age, granted, but that's certainly something that should come into the equation.
Matthew was a little